Let us begin. Breathing deeply. Beginning to settle into a meditative state. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Becoming the master of your breath and your avatar, also known as the body tempo. Becoming keenly aware of awareness itself. Sinking into the blackness, a vast black pool of the all, the nothingness from which all arises, melting into the all, choosing to submerge into the all, the infinite being. Being still on the inside, accessing divine flow, letting go of control, have-tos, rules, mandates, manipulation, especially of oneself, bargaining, trying, forcing. Simply be, and breathe. Remove all awareness from the five senses. Remove it from the eyes by closing the eyes. Remove it from the ears by opening the inner ear intentionally to hear clearly the voice for God, the voice of one's soul, the only true voice of the self, capital S self. Withdraw the attention from the sense of taste. Withdraw the attention from the sense of feeling. Withdraw the attention from the sense of smell. You can simply withdraw your attention and focus it anywhere you desire. Know that attention is creation. Wherever you focus your attention, you are in that instant creating that which you are focusing upon. Therefore, to enjoy a heavenly existence on the third dimension. Place your focus and attention and intention often, daily, and throughout the day on the kingdom of heaven within. Breathe and go there now. Notice that the kingdom of heaven within is ever available. This the abiding place of Source, Spirit, the One, the All. Now connect yourself to ancient Egypt, also known as Kemet. Connect yourself mentally. Go there in consciousness to Kemet. See the sands of the land and see the Nile River, that great storied river. See this patch of land that has been the scene of human unfoldment, war, magic, mysticism, and ancient learning of the secrets. It is said that when a cataclysmic event occurred on Earth, the Egyptians were the survivors of that cataclysm that knocked out many ancient civilizations, including Atlantis. When you connect to Egypt, Kemet, you are connecting to ancient wisdom, older than the pyramids, older than what we have ever imagined. Take your consciousness there and standing on the sand, seeing the sand behind you and the Nile River before you in the distance. Open the top of your head, metaphorically, of course, and allow the ancient wisdom of Egypt that is most pertinent to your soul's unfoldment and spiritual growth now in. Open the top of your head. And allow the wisdom to pour in. Wisdom for your relationships. Wisdom for health. Wisdom for wealth. Wisdom for fulfilling your destiny. Allow the ancient secrets to flow easily through consciousness. Flowing, flowing, flowing. And as you allow the wisdom of Kemet to pour in you and through you. Remember, you are one with this current of energy. It is familiar. All spiritual seekers will at one point in time study Egypt, will become aware of Egypt and its immense influence in spirit realms, even to this day. Breathe and see and intuit and understand this ancient wisdom, decoded for your life here now. Be aware. You are simply opening to what you already know, to remember. Breathe and let the wisdom flow. The secrets are unlocked for you. The mysteries are open. You understand. The light has come. Breathe and receive the wisdom. Remember. Awaken. Now bless and give thanks, appreciation to all we have learned and are learning and are coming to understand regarding Egypt, Egyptos, Kemet, by the names it's been known. This land holds many treasures, secrets, and mysteries, waiting for you to unlock them. And breathe. Now from the sands of time, from the dunes of Egypt, bid thee farewell in consciousness and bless the Nile, that great river that has fed so many. And borne all manner of ships and boats over millennia. This magical waterway. Give thanks and give appreciation, blessing, and love to this entire space. And now, in an instant, return to your body, bringing your awareness to the body temple. Feel that you are inhabiting the body temple. That the body temple is fully animated, your soul is far bigger than the body. Yet do not leave your body walking around without being fully inhabited, all of it, and invigorated by spirit. Fully inhabit the body, even as you are far beyond the body. No walking around on the planet with part of you somewhere else. Part of you on the astral plane or part of you in another location. Be here now. Be here now. Be here now as you open your eyes. Slowly, slowly, gentle with yourself. And we give attention to Lesson 84 in A Course in Miracles. Pat yourself to signal you're all the way home in your body. Pat yourself, pat yourself, pat yourself. All the way home in your body. Pat yourself. What a day. You're alive. You made it to another day. How spectacular is that? How awesome is that? Oh, this day is magical for you. This day is amazing for you. This day is unlike any day you have ever experienced. This is your best day ever on planet Earth. I promise you. Oh, yummy. Let's get ready to rock and roll. How yummy. Incredible day. Congratulations on being here every morning for A Course in Miracles, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Oh, so proud of you. You're doing it. You are doing it. We are here every day. Why? Because this is our 365-day curriculum and we understand our mantra for the year. An untrained mind can accomplish nothing. These are the ideas for today's review. Lesson 84 is a review of powerful ideas. If any of these ideas really strike a chord in you, go to the idea. It is 4 places at Reverend Valerie Love YouTube channel. Valerie Love Kayisi, the YouTube channel. Christian Witches YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe and pour some love on the Christian Witches YouTube channel. The Reverend Valerie Love Facebook fan page, that's at facebook.com/Val Love Inspires. And on Clubhouse, in the Christian Witches Club. And if you're on Clubhouse right now, please do tap that little share button and share. I see someone already shared. How delicious is that? I'm going to take a moment to share as well. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Get your mind right. That's what I'm putting on the share today. Get your mind right. Share, share, share. And if you are in the room on Clubhouse, tap the little green house at the top of the room and join the club, connect, engage, comment, share, so that we let the platforms that we are on know this is valuable, vital information to be shared with the globe. The first idea we are reviewing is lesson 67. Love created me like itself. Yes, 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 yes. You are created in a perfect pattern of love. I am in the likeness of my creator. Tell yourself that love created me like itself. Again, love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Emphasis on each word. Love created me like itself. 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 We're pinging it all around consciousness and allowing it to meld with the information our soul already holds so that the entire consciousness is saturated in truth. I am in the likeness of my creator. I cannot suffer. I cannot experience loss. And I cannot die. Tell yourself, I cannot suffer. I cannot experience loss. And I cannot die. I cannot suffer. I cannot experience loss. All the things we thought we lost. We thought we lost this house. We thought we lost this boo. We thought we lost the car in the repo. We thought we lost this relationship. We thought we lost this child when they went off and decided to do their own thing. We thought we lost this job. We thought we lost so much. You cannot lose. You cannot lose. You cannot lose. You are impervious to loss. It is impossible for you, who is the divinity of the universe, who is all, to lose anything. I cannot experience loss and I cannot die. You are indestructible, immortal, forever being. Energy can never be destroyed. You see, these are truths that when embodied, we walk about the planet on what our First Nations taught us. The First Nations of North America, they taught us about the Red Road versus the Black Road, not versus, the Red Road and the Black Road. They taught us that the Red Road looks like a line going straight up from heaven to earth. It's just a line. And the Black Road is a cross on that line. It's just a line going from left to right. And together they look like a cross, except the Black Road, on one end of the Black Road is your emotions. On the other end of the Black Road is thinking. And so some people are just pinging back and forth on the Black Road, going from emotion to thought to emotion to thought. They're all over the place, unfocused, angry, easily set off, not masters of self, pinging back and forth on the Black Road. Whereas those on the Red Road are on the line going straight from heaven to earth. It is you being an embodied spirit. The body is at the bottom. Up top, the body is neutral. Up top is spirit, source, the all, the universe, where we all came from. And you are simply walking as spirit come down to earth inhabiting a body. Yes, you have emotions. Yes, you have thoughts. You are no longer captive or subject to emotions and thoughts. You're no longer just pinging unconsciously on the Black Road. You are on the Red Road. And eventually, hey, you may even become a pipe carrier. How lovely is that? This is what it means to be on the Red Road. To know I am not a body. You are so much more than a body. You are not a body. You have a body. You are not a body. You have a body. I would recognize my reality today. Today, I would recognize that I am spirit. Today, I recognize that. I will worship no idols, nor raise my own self-concept to replace myself, capital S self, because the ego tried to usurp the divinity by telling you, well, you're a doctor, you're very important, and you help your patients do this and that, and they need you. And we build up this whole fake identity around something that is not our identity. It is something we raised up to replace capital S self. Oh, I was a financial advisor, and I help people and I read the stock market. And what do you do? And you notice when people say, what do you do? We take it as an identity. I'm a financial advisor. Oh, with America's First, yes, very important because I know a lot of things that you don't know. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Can you come and help us? Yes, I can come help you because I'm a money savior. That's what I do. Yeah, it's very important. Wow, that's so amazing. And people are so impressed when you tell them what you do. Yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Yes, I started this business. Yes, XYZ Corporation is huge now. That's because of me. That's me. Yes, I'm president of the United States. It's a very important job. I'm the leader of the free world. People take these things as identity. None of it is identity. None of it is identity. None of it is identity. Divinity is identity. We are no longer raising a fake self-concept to replace self, capital S. I'm in the likeness of my creator. Love created me like itself. Tell yourself this. I am in the likeness of my creator. Love created me like itself. That means I'm love walking around the planet. That means my identity is spirit. That's what that means. Now, what I'm doing at any particular time, fun, lovely. Doctor, lawyer, candlestick maker, lovely. It's not identity. We identify with these things. We wear it as a self. It's a false concept. It's made up. And no one believes it but you and all the people you've been able to hoodwink into believing it. Everyone's equal. There's no such thing as a CEO being more important than the person who takes care of the mail, or the person who takes care of sweeping the floor, or the person who takes care of straightening the desk. Whatever it is, we're all equal in this thing, equally powerful, equally divine. Everyone is. Everyone is love. Everyone. That brings equanimity into it, and that takes out a whole rack of foolishness that we have engaged in, like insecurity. Oh my goodness, I'm about to meet a CEO. Oh my goodness, I'm about to meet Beyonce. It takes that out of the trash. That puts that in the trash, takes it out, and puts it in the trash for you. Because when you know you're in equanimity, it wouldn't matter if you're sitting before the Dalai Lama, or if you're sitting before a baby, or if you're sitting before a person, this nationality or that creed or that color or that religion. It wouldn't matter to you, because you know all is one and all are equally divine. Then you become a mystic. Then you can gaze at a leaf and bawling, crying. In a sad way? No. Sadness has left your consciousness in a way that you understand that you are the leaf and the leaf is you. And the realization of this is such that your very soul is soaring in a way you've never soared before. You might find these specific forms helpful in applying the idea. Here's how we use the arrows in our quiver. Let's pay close attention. The course is now about to give us arrows in the quiver. What to do with if things get a little strange for you today. Now, this could be a perfect day you spent completely in the kingdom of heaven within. Oh, this could be a perfect day. Loving everyone loving you, eating wonderful food, being in the highest vibration ever, creating your masterpieces on planet Earth, vibing, getting along with nature. Everything is wonderful and vibing in the flow. You could have that day. And just in case something seems to intrude upon the perfect peace of the child of this universe, that's you, this incredible cosmic root of the universe, just in case something would appear that would seem to intrude upon the perfect peace you're enjoying, here's what you do. You're finding out in advance what to do. Yay. Here's what to say to yourself. Let me not see an illusion of myself in this. Okay, so give an example. We go to money because a lot of people talk to me about money over the years. I've talked to a lot of people about money over the years. The YouTube channel is all about magic, money, and metaphysics. Let's talk about money because it seems to be a topic that's at the top of a lot of people's mind. And everyone knows they require some level of money or resources or some kind of energy to have a lovely experience on planet Earth. Money is energy. And like all forms of energy, including electricity and light and magic and all the electromagnetic energy, all the energies in this universe, it's good to have an abundance of energy. An abundance of energy is great. And so you receive some documents in the mail or an email that says, you owe this. That's what I used to do, literally. I would get some envelopes in the mail and I would be like, oh my God. Okay, How is that me seeing an illusion of myself? Well, first, I see myself as a victim to what just occurred, not the master. Second, I see myself as a body walking around on the planet. Third, I see myself as fearful. And why am I fearful? Because I think that I am not up to the challenge that came in front of me. Fourth, I am not seeing only God. I'm seeing attack upon my holiness. That's what I'm seeing. And where's my seeing coming from? The Course tells us that the seeing comes from the mind. Whatever I think is what I'm going to see. Whatever I'm thinking, oh, we must get this. Whatever I'm thinking is what I'm going to see. It's not the other way around. Oh, I'm seeing something and then I think about it. No, 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 boo. Your seeing is coming from your mind. Whatever I'm seeing is coming from my mind. So where must I correct it? In my mind. Therefore, let me not see an illusion of myself in this. As I look on this, let me remember my Creator. Let me remember where I came from. Let me remember that I'm not even of this world, that I came from somewhere far beyond this world. Let me remember that I'm not a body, I have a body. Please let me remember some things about myself, capital S self. My Creator did not create this as I see it. My Creator did not create this as I see it. I'm seeing an illusion right now. This is not the creation of God. And I'm upset because I see a meaningless world. I'm upset because I see something that is not there. I'm looking at fear. Fear is not real. You prove to yourself fear is not real every time you do something that you're afraid of. You just do it. You just do it. Do it scared. You just do it. Do it scared. And then you prove, oh, that wasn't even real. And the fear seemed like such a big force field before you did it. It's like, oh, and the second you did it, the second you quit that job, the second you go to the new country, the second you go on that trip, the second you write that book, it's like, wow, what was I afraid of all those years? It took me 10 years to write and publish my first book, super afraid, super afraid. And when I did it, it was like, oh, wow, what was I afraid of? It was like you unlock vast amounts of energy that whoosh into your life. And now I can't stop creating books. I've created dozens of books. Lesson 68. Love holds no grievances. Grievances are completely alien to love. In this course this year, in these 84 days, I've become aware of many grievances that I didn't even know I had. The grammar grievance, as we spoke of, about accent, about, people having bad grammar, accent grievances about people speaking in such a thick accent that I don't understand what they're saying. That's a grievance. Grievances against, as the course said, there are two kinds of grievances we're holding. One, big grievances against, the big violations. The co-teacher who we would call lovers, mama, daddy. Oh, those are good ones. Those are good ones because they do something really radical. They leave us or they abuse us or they they do something. They do something really that we don't, they shouldn't have done that. Big grievance against mom and daddy and lovers and maybe somebody bullies. Oh, the bully grievances. Yep. The grievances of bullies that we remember. And then grievances of this one did that to me, this one did that to me. The boss grievances. Yeah, all these people, all these grievances. But then those are the big ones that come to mind right away, right? And those are the ones we get to wash. Okay, down boy. You get to wash, because the dog just okay. Let me give my mind some discipline here. No, we're not doing that. We're not going on that freight train. And then it says that we have little grievances against pretty much everyone, including the people that we like and think we love. It says we think we love them. people we like and think we love. We got grievances against all of them. Look at your list and tell yourself something that you don't like about everyone you know. Their nose, they didn't talk that way. And if they would just do this different. That goes to the ego's central doctrine. Seek but don't find. And the prime directive of the ego is someone outside of me, some event or some circumstance, or a person must change in order for me to be happy. So my salvation hinges on something outside of myself that I cannot control, therefore making me a victim to everything and everyone and taking away all my responsibility. I don't have any responsibility in the ego's plan whatsoever. None, because you have to change for me to be happy. Oh, no, no, no. In the ego's plan for salvation, what is the role of the mind? It is very important for us to review this. The ego gives your mind a role. What is the role the ego gives your mind? Now, God gave your mind a role as well to be filled with light and be the light of the world and be the salvation of the world. Yet we don't want to live our purpose because we're so convinced that somebody did something they wasn't supposed to do. I'm going to tell them, I'm going to show them. This is the end of conversation. You're a light worker. You may never say this to anyone. What's going on inside your mind? You're saying it to yourself, which is really the worst abomination. We're saying it to ourselves. We are inflicting lashes against on our own back. And so these grievances that we have, these big grievances, and then the petty grievances, the ego keeps intact. It keeps a list. It has a book. And in the book, all the people are written down, and all the things they did to you are in the book. So you can never forget them, because you can't let your guard down after all, because they might come back and do it again, or somebody else may come along, and these are all attack thoughts. These are all attack thoughts. No one ever did nothing to you in the first place, boo. No, 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 no. And so the determinant in the mind, the ego gave the mind a role. What is the role? One thing. Determine who or what in my outer world has to change for me to be happy. That's what you're looking for. I don't have a boo. I have to have a boo to be happy. Oh, I got a boo. They need to stop talking so much for me to be happy. Oh, this house is crap. I need a new house for me to be happy. Oh, these friends of mine, oh my God, they're always gossiping. They're not ascended. They're not light workers. They're always talking about petty shit. I don't know what's wrong with them. They need to change. I need to change my friends to be happy. Oh, all of that, rather than simply being peaceful within yourself right now. Grievances are completely alien to love. Grievances attack love and keep its light obscure. If I hold grievances, I am attacking love. Tell yourself that. If I hold grievances, I'm attacking love, and therefore attacking myself, capital S self, because I came from love. Myself, capital S self, thus becomes alien to me. I don't even know who I am. I am determined not to attack myself today, so that I can remember who I am, capital W. These specific forms, here go more arrows in your quiver, in case something comes up, while you're having that wonderful green drink, a green smoothie, or you're sitting by the beach writing your book, you're in this lovely suite or in your first class in the air, and the wonderful person comes and says, would you like another drink? And you say yes, and all these lovely things are happening, and then all of a sudden a thought comes into your mind, quote unquote, out of nowhere, out of left field. Now, things don't come out of nowhere. They're somewhere deeply embedded in my mind. So if something like this comes up, here's what you do. This is no justification for denying myself. I'm not going to use this as a justification to deny my capital S self. I will not use this to attack love. Let this not tempt me to attack myself. Ooh, the other day I remembered I had a grievance against somebody, and I was like, ooh, wait a minute. Let me not attack God's plan for salvation, because that's what I'm doing right now. Let me not do that. And then stop. That is A Course in Miracles, lesson 84. a review of two ideas. Love created me like itself, and love holds no grievances. Love holds no grievances. Love created you like itself. You came from love. Love is your home. Love is where you live. I remember back in the day, I was on a spiritual retreat way up in the Catskill Mountains in New York. And I was confused about myself. This was in 2006. I remember this clearly. I was confused. I was having confusion experiences about myself, and particularly with regard to my name, because I had had many names. Married, divorced, married, divorced. I had many names. And I stood under a giant tree. I remember I stood there and I looked up. I was standing sort of near the tree. You could see tree here. I looked up and there was sky. And I just said, what is my name? Like I was exhausted. And clear as day, as if it had been waiting for me to ask the question. Ask, not ask, ask the question. It said, your name is love. Just like that. I was like, one word from source can erase years of confusion and conflict. One word, God, one word. It said it clear as day and matter of factly. And it rocked my whole world. You know how you have those experiences. And it was the voice for God, and it was very clear, and it was uncomplicated, and it was easy and free. It said, your name is love. What? It was that simple. And I ran to the courthouse to change my name and all the papers. And I've been Valerie Love ever since. Your name is love. You came from love. We all did. Love is who you are. And I tell you that change, I didn't care what it cost to change my name. I didn't know how to change my name. I went to the courthouse and I said, what papers do I have to do? Because in the third dimension, you have to do papers and give people money to do shit. Now, you don't have to do that because you can just assume a name and call yourself that. I knew I had to have it on all my papers. What papers do I have to do? Here, do this, sign this, put this here, put that there, boom, 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 everything. Love. And Valerie means, it's a French word, means power, victory, valiant one, triumphant, all of that kind of energy with Valerie. The triumph of love, the power of love. Who would like to share? Floor is open.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yes, hello, mods. Hello, room. What a beautiful lesson to engage in this morning. I remember this lesson, 84, really helped me anchor into my divinity because there was a time when I could not see myself as divine. So, the sky god is divine and the angels and all those things, but I couldn't see myself as the image and likeness of God. And this lesson right here really helped me to anchor into the realization that if God created me, then I'm created like God. Therefore, that is my birthright. Divinity is my birthright. I am God. I am in God, part of God. There's nothing else I could be. And when I realized that, I'm not a body, there's something more majestic, more beyond this body that I am, that really sent me thinking like, okay, because I'm an air sign, so I go into my mind thinking, not a body. And then it wasn't until, it really hit me in the heart, like, you're not a body. You are something much more, something beyond this body. And this lesson really helped me to anchor into that. The other one with Love Holds No Grievances, that one helped me to really understand vibratorily, energetically, there is nobody out there but me. And if I'm attacking anything, I'm only attacking myself. And if I'm attacking myself, that means I'm hurting myself with what? Having grievances, having anything that is not on the positive side of the pole when I'm dealing with anything. Because really, again, there's nothing outside of there. There's nothing I can experience but myself. And if I attack anything, I'm only attacking myself. So these lessons are really great. I love the reviews because it brings me back to what I already learned. And my divinity is clear, and there's only one self, my true self, not this body that I am in and believe it, and created a whole personality, a whole life, a whole everything as if it's real. It's just temporary, momentary, in the whole spectrum of what humanity is. When it began, it's never ending. I'm just a blip right now in this consciousness, in this body, looking like this at this time. And at some point, I will drop this body and maybe be in a different body. Who knows? These lessons really help me to anchor into my divinity. So with that, I am complete for now.
Yummy. It's so radical. It's a radical departure, as they say, from all that we were taught and all that we were brought up to believe.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm deep into studying right now? Whew. It is so delicious, Queen Hadassah and everyone. It's so delicious that Moses, David, and Solomon were all kings of Egypt, pharaohs. It is so bizarre what I'm studying right now. It is so freaking mind-blowing. It's almost so much I can't even wrap my head around it. That's what the next Christian Witches Church is going to be about. Christian Witches Church usually is every Sunday at 11 a.m. While we're in this experience, since we're on every morning, it's so intense, we no longer are on every morning. Every Sunday. Christian Witches Church is the first Sunday of the month. However, this Sunday, because I will be celebrating the first Sunday of April, because I will be celebrating my daughter's birthday, and will be away. She's 21. My baby's 21. The Christian Witches Church will be on the second Sunday in the month of April. And if you are in the Christian Witches Club on Clubhouse, that's where Christian Witches Church takes place. Even though this event, we may do it on the Christian Witches Facebook and the Christian Witches YouTube, because it's just that shocking. The more I go down this rabbit hole, the more shocking it becomes. The Bible is so shocking, it's not even funny. And that the song to the Aten, is the same as Psalm 104. The stuff is mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing that the pharaohs of Egypt were repurposed in the Bible as Moses, David, Solomon, Abraham. Abraham wasn't a pharaoh. Abraham was closely associated with several pharaohs. Joseph, Jesus, of course, we know Jesus was in Egypt. This stuff is so mind-blowing. You see, I knew the Bible had a lot of secrets in there. You cannot fathom. You cannot fathom. So I'm writing a book on, Christian witchcraft, Egyptian magic for the Christian witch going in the series. I'm also writing a book on angel magic. I have so much to write. That's why I'm so happy that our new team member starts on 4/4 to take over a lot more of our responsibilities so that I will just be free to research and write, because that's what I'm deep into, Queen Hadassah.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I can't wait to hear this. This is going to be amazing. I mean, you always uncover these shocking things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, amazing. Yeah, I can't wait. There's so much. Like I said, I was pretty much a trained pup, trained in religion, trained in a profession, and not really trained to question outside of the box. I can do whatever I need to do within the box, but the moment I step out of the box to think differently, it's like, what are you doing? No, get back in the box. So I love the way you bring information and stuff like from way outside of the box. And then we get to examine ourselves and cross-check. And as we always say in this community, do your own research. And so I love it. I can't wait to hear it, Rev.
I love stuff like this. It's like Indiana Jones unearthing stuff that like from the Bible and I love it. I love it. All right, who's next? Are we meditating today? Everyone's quiet today?
We have Dia.
Hey Dia, you loving it?
Good morning, everybody. This is I just wanted to say the lesson brought two things to mind that really made me laugh, and so I know it'll stick in my head because of that, and I wanted to share it. First of all, the lesson, both lessons together, made me think of a computer class I took when I was a freshman in college, and we learned about if-then statements. And so I was thinking, if love created me like itself, then I am love. If love holds no grievances, then I hold no grievances. Therefore, if I am love, I hold no grievances. So I just kept meditating on I am love, so I hold no grievances. And then the other thing, when you said, when you were discussing grievances and you mentioned that whatever it is, I think I see is my grievance. And so a jingle, an old 80s jingle that I'm sure everybody heard because it was a candy jingle for the Tootsie Roll commercial, where it says, whatever it is I think I see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me. And so I heard it as, whatever it is I think I see becomes a grievance to me. So I just wanted to share that with everybody.
You took me back on that one, the Tootsie Roll. Oh my God. You took me back on that one. Wow.
Well, I just want to say that I love when we do the reviews, because on the day of the lesson, we're like, oh, yes, we got it. And then it's only been 16 days since we had the lesson about grievances. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to hold any more grievances. And then the last 16 days, I just had to laugh at all the grievances I created in the last 16 days. So it's definitely a review that is needed, because it's so easy to keep doing the same thing, because an untrained mind does accomplish nothing. So if you're not constantly, because all the pretty ones is easy to remember. Ooh, I am sustained by the love of God. I want to get that tattoo. Ooh, that one's so pretty. But no one really wants, sorry for the background noise, no one really wants to, let me speak for myself. It's so much easier for me to remember the pretty ones than the ones that really hit hard, and the ones that really remind you or show you how you think on a day-to-day basis and who you really are. So thank you for the reviews. Thank you for all of this, because I really am getting my life.
Yummy. You know, we could have the course that morning and that afternoon get a grievance. So family, be mindful. Until you become a Christ, we need to be here every morning and practicing all throughout the day. Just remembering, it's not force. It's not trying to make yourself do something. It's simply changing your mind. Oh, instead of seeing a problem, I'm going to see love. That's it. It's choose. Choose.
Reverend Val, this is Dee. I want to say one more thing. I'm like Harmony. I thought I had that grievance thing on lock. But when my mother came for us to celebrate her baby sister's birthday,
all
those grievances that I thought I had squashed, all of them came back, and at once, and from one person. But this time around, I'm laughing and I'm having a good time with you all, because I laughed and had a good time with them, because I had this armor on me from A Course in Miracles. And I pulled out every quiver and shot every arrow that I had in my mind, and it helped me to come up from out of all that heaviness that I normally would have had from such an event like this. And so I'm grateful for A Course in Miracles. I'm grateful for Reverend Valerie Love, Kaisi. And I'm grateful for my whole ACIM team, group, family. And I'm complete.
Woo! Come on, dear. That's how you work it. That when something arises, oh, I am sustained by the love of God. Oh, my holiness is my salvation. Oh, there's nothing my holiness cannot do. There's nothing my holiness cannot do. You will think you are completely ascended until you get around your family, until you get into that new relationship. Oh, at first it's lovely. 6 months in, 2 years in. What's going on here? Wait a minute. I'm sustained by the love of God. I'm sustained by the love of God. My holiness is my salvation. There's nothing my holiness cannot do. I am upset because I see something that's not there. I'm upset because I see a meaningless world. God did not create a meaningless world. God did not create this as I see it. I'm seeing something that's not there. You will start talking to yourself. Trust me, you go into a doctor's office and you hear something strange. Oh, but you thought you were ascended. Oh, you thought you had it all, like Dia said, right? We thought we had it on lock. I thought I had this. Especially when you hang out with other people that also, yeah, we got this. Oh, yes, I love you. I love you too. Oh, love and light. Oh, it's lovely. And then go to Thanksgiving with your whole family. Let your kids do something. Travel. That's why I love to travel, because it's the kind of transformation I enjoy. I don't enjoy getting into a ratchet relationship. I don't enjoy hearing bad news or untoward news from a doctor. I don't enjoy fighting with family. I don't enjoy those things. So I no longer do them. I no longer participate in those dramas in order for me to get the transformation, because you can either be on the path of peace, the path of joy, or the path of pain. So I was on the path of pain to get on my transformation, and I came onto the path of joy. And the path of joy is that I can be sitting in an airport and it says, your flight is delayed 2 hours, but I was on my plan. I see that I was on a plan, and I take out my journal. I'm still peaceful. I'm still joyful. And I say, oh, what thoughts am I registering going across consciousness? I'm not going to get there on time. Time is an illusion. What's wrong with them? Why don't they get this right? Right. Oh, that's a grievance. I can sit at the gate and journal for 2 hours and correct my mind. I like that kind of transformation. If I'm going to have a transformation, which I am, we're all going to have transformation, let it be joyful. Let it be that I'm so engaged in the now moment and I'm so clear that when something comes on the screen of consciousness, I immediately address it, dismiss it, forgive it, ho'oponopono it, put my holiness and my love on it. Ooh, family, in the moment, correct yourself, in the moment. Like you heard Dia say, as you going, do it as you're going. Big ups to all the super chats. Money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex. Woo, woo. Money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex. Woo, woo. Money in the vortex, money in the vortex. So we're always celebrating all of the beautiful gifts from our family. I love you. You are appreciated. You are loved. You are blessed. And a billionfold return to all of you. And I get all your beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gifts and Satoshis. You know, I love Bitcoin. So sending me sats, super happy with sats. It's down below under the vid. And if you're on Clubhouse, you can always gift to anyone here, not just me, gift to anyone here that feeds your spirit. Gift to them if they're listed, if they have their Cash App, and if you can gift them right here on Clubhouse. Who else?
Yeah, they're kind of quiet today.
That's good with me. That's
good with me.
Hello.
Hello.
You speaking, Coach Michelle? Come on.
Yeah, I said good morning. I'm just listening to everything, just integrating it, and I'm going off of what Harmony said, just the review, and just what came to me is just this course is just, for me, it's like it's a university of life. Just thinking that I was living life in all its glory and knowing that it's so much more, and just coming into how much better life is becoming. Just with integrating these lessons. I mean, even the words you spoke, I don't suffer, I don't lose, there's no death in me. Love created me as itself.
Mm-hmm.
Love has no grievances, so I have no grievances. All the little things that have transpired, just having them one by one, slowly in my awareness, just fall and drop in and of itself.
Yes.
Is an elevation for me, or an elevation in my life, just speaking for myself. So I can see how, this is my first time completely going through this course. And with this level of awareness coming forth in me, just getting to lesson 84, I mean, what more is the course going to bring? Just in this first unveiling to me, it just brings me joy and complete love for the course, and knowing what more will come forth, not just for me, but in what I'm able to bring to humanity and my service to humanity. I am complete.
Ashe. This is the first time I have gone through the course like this as well. And I've done the course years and years and years and years, read the course and read it and read it. This is the first time that I've done this. Every word, every day. Every word, every day. It's like water on my soul. It's like water in the garden of my soul. I love it. Galactic Signature, we ready.
Yes, great. Coach Michelle, I am so happy that you are in anticipation of the subsequent lessons. Just wait. Just wait. You're going to love it. I've studied this course with Dr. Jiwa for 4 years. And I think I was introduced to the course through the Enlightenment Circle, we used to do that rev on the phone, and we used to do lessons here and there and just get into it. But, and when I started studying, oh my gosh, it gets deeper. Year one, I cried through the whole course. I cried and I was unwilling to see the course for what it was. Year two, I still kept crying. However, I got some kind of perspective to not do that anymore. Year three, I started to really understand the course. In year four, I'm doing something totally different. And coming on Clubhouse every morning is really adding different, I can't say, another perspective to what I'm learning in the course. So hang in there and just you wait. This course picks up, and boy, oh boy, you're going to love it. So with that, let's get to our Galactic Signature today. We're in Kin 206. We're in the White family, the Truth family today. The Truth Clan, White Spectral World Bridger. I dissolve in order to equalize, realizing opportunity. I seal the store of death with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by my own power double. I dissolve in order to equalize, realizing opportunity. I seal the store of death with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by my own power double. I dissolve in order to equalize, realizing opportunity. I seal the store of death with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by my own power double. White Spectral World Bridger.
Delicious.
Galactic Signature. Yes.
We're in the White family, the Truth Clan. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. So family, we did some additions for you. If you were before we close up, if you were on the travel Zoom with us, if you don't know this community, if you're brand new to this community, we are a traveling family. We travel all over the globe. And we have several soul excursions coming up, and you will find them at ValerieLove.com. Click on Global Events. Now, what we tidied up for you and got ready for you is an edit to the travel Zoom. So if you were not on the travel Zoom with us the other day and you don't know anything about how we travel, go to ValerieLove.com, click on Global Events, and watch the Pack Your Bags webinar. Pack your bags, and come on these delicious excursions with us. We have soul excursions coming up to 8 incredible destinations: Dubai, Cappadocia, Turkey, Istanbul, Turkey, Mykonos, Greece, Zanzibar in Africa, near Tanzania, by the beach, Seychelles, Maldives, Sri Lanka. So where we're going to see the gathering of the elephants that happens only once a year. And while we're in Africa, we're going to hop over to the Serengeti and go on safari. Oh my God, I haven't been on safari in Africa since 2009. It's time for a safari. So go to ValerieLove.com, click on Global Events. And if you are knowing that you're called to it, don't go to your thinking mind. If you know you're called to it, watch the webinar, submit your deposit, hold your space, because these will all book up. And for the group that's going to Dubai, incredible. And if you're not going to Dubai yet, you have until 4/4 at 11:45 p.m. to complete your registration. After that, it turns off and you'll have to wait for the next one. Don't do that, because every trip we go on, people say later, I should have went. I knew it was just calling me, was speaking to me. Well, I'm speaking to you now. Bust a move, but I'm speaking to you now. Bust a move. I love you.
Bust a move. And I've heard so many people say, I might go with y'all to Dubai next time. How y'all know we going next time? There are so many countries on this planet that we are about to explore. I don't know when Dubai is going to come back around, honestly. So if you would to Dubai, now's the time, because we might not revisit this one for a while. There's so many other places, as you heard, even with the lineup for the rest of this year. 2023, 2024 is going to get even bigger and better. So I don't know. For people to saying, I'll catch y'all in Dubai next time. It might not be next time.
No, we're not circling back around to Dubai again. Not no time soon. We got French Polynesia. We have so much to explore. We have Asia. We have India. We have a lot to explore. This morning I was praying, and I was not so much praying. I was in this meditative state, and I was in Dragon Gate Grotto again. Dragon Gate Grotto is mind-blowing in China. Look it up. Where ancient beings carved ginormous Buddhas into the stone rock. Just look up Dragon Gate Grotto, and I want you to look at that. Someone asked about New Orleans. Of course, baby, New Orleans. That's Christian Witches Convention. You find out about Christian Witches at christianwitches.com. Don't play. It's a wreck of us going to be in New Orleans. So thank you for bringing New Orleans up. We're talking about the international events, and our national events are going to be New Orleans in May for the Christian Witches Convention. Aragayola coming. And Bitcoin for Spiritual People, which is going to be in Washington, D.C., July 30th, free to Ascension members. Now, when you watch the travel webinar, you will know. When you watch the Pack Your Bags webinar, where we give you pricing and everything, watch the webinar, take notes so that you understand how we roll. You must have understanding, because we're not just a girlfriend's getaway. That's not what we do. And we're not just women. It's the sisters, brothers, and others. All kinds of people travel with us so you can understand what's going on and how we roll. When you go to christianwitches.com, you are going to see the Christian Witches Convention. Okay? You'll see it also at valerielove.com. You'll see. So if you go to valerielove.com, click on Global Events, and you'll see all the events there. You'll see Christian Witches for New Orleans. You'll see Bitcoin for Spiritual People, free to all of our Ascension members, because we love you so much and we love the work you're doing. We love that you're investing in yourself, and we love that you're doing it. And people that take action get rewarded by me and Harmony and everyone and the universe. People who take action and invest in themselves get rewarded. This is a beautiful experience for our Ascension members. It's free for all Ascension members. And we got a ton more benefits coming up for our Ascension members. And if you don't know what Ascension is, go to valerielove.com. I love you. Everybody on stage, can you send some love to our family everywhere? YouTube and Facebook.